To start, you're going to want to go to phidgets.com. Once you're on this page, you scroll down until you see the Downloads tab. Now, depending on what operating system your computer uses, you need to choose the appropriate link for whichever operating system. If you've got a Mac, then you want to choose the Mac. If your computer is running Linux, then install Linux. Me personally, I have a Windows, so that's what I'm going to click on. That'll take you to this page. Now you're going to want to choose one of these installer downloads, and what it depends on is what bit your computer is. Most computers, if they're made recently, they're 64-bit, but if you want to be safe about it, you can look up what bit your computer is. Mine personally though is 64, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to wait for it to start downloading. So once it's finished downloading, you're going to want to click on it and wait for it to start up. Alright, so once it's up and running, you're going to get a tab that looks like this. You're going to want to click Run. Then if you scroll down on the page, the Phidgets page, it's going to tell you some directions. Me personally, this shows up when I click Next because I already have the libraries, the Phidget 22 libraries installed on my computer. So it'll just ask me if I want to repair or remove. You're not going to get this screen because you don't have the Phidget libraries, so you're just going to want to click Next. You're going to want to save the files to a specific location, and remember where you save them to. That's really important. Alright, so after you've got all that done, a good way to check to see if you've got it all installed is to open your taskbar, and if you've got everything installed correctly, then you should see this Phidget 22 control panel. That's going to tell you whether or not your stuff got installed. You can click on it and it will show you a lot of different things you can use it for without having to code. So if you have your Phidgets plugged in and you click on the control panel, you'll be able to mess around with your Phidgets without having to code anything for them. It's pretty fun. Alright, so once you've got all that done, you want to go to your File Explorer, and then you're going to want to figure out where you saved your Phidget library to. So find that. As a default, it will usually save to your C drive under your programming files, your program files. So that's a very smart place to look first. But if you didn't do the default download space, then submitted it yourself, then you'll know where your Phidget files got saved to. But as a default, it's usually in your program files in your C drive. So here mine are. I'm going to click on Phidget 22. And I'm going to find something that says phidget22.jar. There it is right there. I'm going to remember where that is because that is the class path that's going to allow you to code in Java. So once you've got that, you're going to want to go into JGrasp, and to be able to code with your Phidgets, you're going to want to go to Project. Sorry, you're going to want to go into Settings, and then Path, Class Path, and Workspace. Once you're there, click on Class Paths, and then see here I already have it listed. If you don't, then you want to click New, and then you want to Browse. And then you're going to find where that phidget22.jar file is, because that is the class path. You're going to want to find that, click on that, and then click OK. And then click Apply and OK again, and then you should be up and running and able to program your own Phidget code. Now, just one other thing: if you go back to the download page of the Phidgets, if you scroll down a bit, it's going to show you about programming in specific languages. We're going to be doing it in Java. So if you click on that, it will have, libraries, documentation, and example code for you to look at that might help you get up and started. So there you have it. You should be able to run your Phidget code just fine. And just one other note: whenever you program a file, program a class for Phidgets, you're always going to want to import this right here, com.phidget22 ** with a semicolon. Always import that whenever you're going to be using Phidgets in your code. there you go. I hope this video was helpful, and I look forward to seeing how you guys do on your projects.